see anything. Okay, this whole reflection thing has gotten pretty bad. What's up, guys? When is it gonna come? Hi, guys. What's up, my loves? Now, let's try. So good, worth the Band-Aid. Pineapple, that sounds so good. 7 o'clock. And hot. Good morning. Hey, Kristen. This is so good. You're eating watermelon? Guys. Same. It's gonna be my dinner tonight. So I'm going back to eating closer to nature like I've been wanting to. So that just means a lot more fruits and vegetables. What kind of vinaigrette was your salad? That sucks. I hate when that happens. You're expecting it to be good. Eating rice with raw red cabbage, that sounds very healthy. The reflection is a crack in my screen. I wish it wasn't there. I'm so sorry about it. But it'll be fixed soon. I didn't cut my hair, just up in the back. Yes, I do have beer sometimes. I'm so sorry. I really want to make this less annoying for you guys. Maybe. If I hold it up like this, it works. So I just hold it like this. This is the perspective of a fish. I love you guys. You don't mind. Oh, so my collab with Sam will be up tonight at some point. For some reason, my computer wanted to export for 3.5 hours. And the dehydrator, that sounds so good. Hi, my loves. She's so sweet. You guys like the video on Sam's channel? So, let me tell you guys about that collab. So, we've hung out before and we didn't plan on doing like any sort of collab really. We just wanted to get to know each other and we really, really like each other. And we both have decided that we're only going to collab with people who are like, who we have the same vibe with, you know? Unless we want to do some sort of debate or something like that. But there have been people that she's collaborated with, not me. I've never really collaborated with anybody that I didn't like at all. But there's been people that she's collaborated with that just didn't have the same vibe, you know? And back in the day, nothing recently. And I learned from her to be very wary of people's intentions, you know? I cut myself. I don't know any vegan places in Vegas, but Erin does. I thought you put your phone in a cup. I'm actually trying to coordinate some sort of group, like me, Sam, Isabel, Aaron, maybe Ralph, if he'd be down for it. I still have to meet him. We haven't gone together yet. but we talk now and again. And I don't know, like a lot of cool people. It would be so cool to do like some sort of panel or something. Tips on confidence. I have a few videos on confidence and self-love. But one of my greatest advice, one of my easiest pieces of advice to gaining confidence is to discover who you are as a person. And then understand that, Jake Ducey also, yeah. Understand that when you discover who you are as a person, if you're true to it, you will feel so much more confident. If you stop caring what other people think, and you can't do it, I mean, nobody can, you can completely stop caring what people think, but it's a very difficult thing to do. I still care what people think, obviously. Especially in the social media world, you know? But if you stick to just being true to yourself, thank you. If you stick to being true to yourself, that confidence is going to come. And I'm very big on having your own personal hobbies and passion. And if you really focus on your hobbies and your passion, your confidence is going to grow as a person, because you're going to be like, wow, I have this thing that I'm really good at. This came out so good. Happy Pride Month. It is hard to think positive when bad things or negative things happen, but those are the times where you have to. They're my natural nails. Just have gel on them. Thank you though, my love. What was I saying? Oh, the times when you're feeling negative, when bad things are happening, that's when you have to pull through for yourself the most. Those trying times are the times where you grow from them. Without those times, you would not have any sort of spiritual growth. I do know Teal Swan. I used to watch her a lot. These girls in school compared my body and made me feel insecure. And we used to be best friends, and she just stopped talking to me. Please help me manifest good, kind friends. Just so you know, my love, girls like that are hurting. They're hurting. And if you want to manifest people who make you happy, what you are looking for is to manifest people who are on the same vibration and the same frequency as you. So as long as you keep yourself happy, satisfied, on the right path, just like doing what you need to do in school, being good to your family, the right people are going to come to you. Those girls have problems with themselves. Oh, I've never tried that cocoa, avocado, and banana. It's not necessarily good or bad to try to manifest a specific person. It's basically, what kind of experience are you looking for right now in your life? Kaylin Bowen, I think I've seen some of her videos. She's really cute. I think. Bad with names, though. I love you too, Rahul. This is so good. Why are you having a hard time manifesting? What do you see? When you're having a hard time manifesting, understand that there's usually a resistance there, or a blockage. I'm eating jalapeno poppers. If you have Trader Joe's in wherever you're from, they have this almond dip. It's vegan and gluten-free, and I just filled jalapenos with it and baked it 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Love and light to you. How do you deal with anxiety? Always a popular question. I'm trying not to talk with my mouth full. An LA meetup. Definitely want to do that in the future. How to deal with anxiety. I say this in almost every Q&A. I cured myself from horrible, horrible panic attacks. I would get them a few times a week. Often while I was driving, I would have to pull over, or I would have gotten in really bad accidents. They were really bad. They were debilitating. I couldn't leave the house for a while. I would try and I would have to go home. The one thing that helped me the most, I had basically a lifestyle change. I stopped saying I have anxiety. I stopped making excuses for myself because I have anxiety. Sometimes people would invite me to a concert or something, and I'd be like, I can't, like, honestly, I can't be around that many people, like, the anxiety is just too much. And I stopped talking like that. I stopped calling myself an anxious person. I stopped defining myself as somebody who has anxiety. That's one thing. The second thing, I mean, there's a lot of different ways. Breath work really, really helped me with anxiety. But I'm telling you that the number one thing is to stop defining yourself as somebody who has anxiety or somebody who gets panic attacks or anxiety attacks. Breathe, yes. Sorry, the chat's getting a little fast. I'm trying to keep up. What inspired you to make law of attraction videos? So I started doing YouTube because I wanted to spread the message about veganism. I was obsessed with vegan YouTubers, and I was just like, I cook all the time. Oh my god, what is going on? Hold on. Is this like a pop? There are filters. What? Guys, there are filters. Bubbles? No way. This has to be new. Remind me what I was talking about. Jalapenos are great. What? Okay, let's go back. Nah, I kind of like this one. Let's stay with this one. Oh, right. So I wanted to be a vegan YouTuber because I knew a lot about veganism. I'd been vegan for a couple of years at that point, and I cook a lot, and I was really, really into nutrition. No chicken. Deleting social media, though difficult, is one of the most therapeutic things you can do for yourself. But I was talking about how I became, oh, right. So I was doing those, and I was slowly but steadily gaining followers, you know? And then one day, I was like, you know what? I want to do a law of attraction video. Like, I used to wake up in the morning and listen to Koi Fresco and Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters all the time. Hold on. And I have things, I've been practicing it, at that time it was 12 years? No, 6 plus. At the time it was 8 years, I'm sorry. I can't do math right now. I started when I was 14, and I did my first video on law of attraction when I was 22. 23? Something like that. So I did a law of attraction 101 video because I'm like, I know a lot about this stuff, and there are things that I want to put out there for people that would understand the law of attraction the same as me, that need the same clarifications that I needed. And so I made that video, and it went really well, and I had a lot of requests for follow-up videos, so I just kind of continued it, and I enjoyed it so much. It changed my life. I love where my life has gone to because I get to talk about things that help people. I get to help people change their lives around for the better. I get to make people feel better, and that's all I ever wanted from life, honestly. A lot of people are asking about tips on attracting physical appearance changes. I do have 3 videos on that. Maybe 4 actually. Manifesting weight loss. Get yourself a placebo pill, placebo effect, something that gives you a placebo effect. Put the number, your desired weight on the scale, and hide your real weight when you step on it. Does that make sense? And talk to your food and thank it for nurturing you and making you healthy before you eat it. Manifesting curly hair to be straight, especially since it's hard when you constantly have to see your curly hair, as a reminder that it hasn't manifested yet. So this is just the same as any other physical change. You're living with yourself, so you see yourself a lot. What worked for me when I was manifesting physical changes is to not obsess over myself in the mirror. Stay away as much as possible. And to visualize yourself with that hair. Just see yourself in your head. Whenever you think about yourself with that hair that you desire. I agree, curly is beautiful, but everybody wants what everybody else wants, you know? Physical changes that I manifested. I used to have Bell's palsy when I was 13. The left side of my face was paralyzed. Most people have really bad residual effects. Through the law of attraction, I healed myself and made sure that I returned to normal. I'm 80% normal. 1, 2. 2. I manifested my hips to be a little bit bigger and my waist to be a little bit smaller, so that my body will be more proportional. So crazy how little things like this used to upset me so much. You know, when those little things happen and you just freak out, you're like, oh, it's one of those days. That doesn't really happen anymore. And that's where we want to be. We want to be to the point where the little things don't stress us out. We don't stress it. We don't get upset. Yes, I can talk about my amulet. Of course, my love, what would you like to know? Yes, you can manifest wealth. I'm 18 and I'm still a virgin. It makes me feel like something is wrong with you. So, let me just tell you something. Your virginity doesn't define you. It has nothing to do with who you are as a person. And ultimately, I know women like my age who wish that they had not lost their virginity until 25, until it was to the right person. So, you have power right now over your own body. And the second that you give that power to somebody else, you want to make sure that it's somebody who deserves it. So nothing is wrong with you, babe. How can you manifest a speaking voice? What do you mean? Speaking voice? Guys, if you're teenagers and still virgins, take it from all of us who are not teenagers anymore, who are telling you right now in the live chat. Hold on to it until you can give it to somebody who deserves it. I know that doesn't align with today's standards about virginity, but that's just how I feel. That's what I believe about. Hold on to it. Don't be afraid to be picky. Listen to what we're all telling you. Listen to your elders. They actually know. It took me a very long time to start to listen to my mom, and I wish that I had listened to her a lot more when I was a teen. What would you tell your 15-year-old self? It's such a good question. Give me a second. I would tell my 15-year-old self that invest and start a company at 15, become a millionaire by 21. What these mean to you, the only way to deal with it is to ignore it, but secretly send them all the love in the world, because you're going to heal them and you're going to heal yourself, and eventually you will have a good relationship. 15-year-old me. Awesome. Stay away from boys that don't deserve you. Pursue your dreams. Are you here on earth to study something safe or to live a full life? Are you here to do what is conventional, what your parents want you to do, what your society expects you to do? Or are you here to be happy and enjoy and follow your dreams and be proud of yourself and feel successful with yourself? It's possible that, oh, hi Sabrina. It's possible that subliminals are not working for you because you don't believe in them enough, which is fine. Just don't use subliminals. Move on to something else. Leor, how can I raise my vibration after I asked for something and I didn't receive it? I've been asking for your amulet, but my mom keeps on saying no. I'm really upset. I'm really thinking right now. So when you aren't receiving something, the most important thing to do at that point is to let go as much as possible, to detach from it, and to lower the importance of it in your life. Anything that you're not receiving, lower the importance, decrease importance, as Aaron would say. I'm trying to hold this more comfortably. You're so upset right now because it's not coming to you, and when we get upset like that, as always, we focus on the lack of it. So my biggest advice, especially with material things, is to detach from it, because it will be yours, and the amulet's gonna be yours, my love. Where is the cyber doctor? I'm not sure. On someone else's life? I still haven't decided how to do the giveaway. See? Kimberly Chris just said she detached from the infinite agenda, and you got yours, right? Deanna, I don't believe grades are everything. I believe your desire is enough. Just keep desiring and do your best, and don't worry, and you're gonna get into the college you are meant to be at. Especially because you're a spiritual person if you're here. And as long as you are aligned in life, aligned to who you are, who you're meant to be, you will end up where you're supposed to be. I have 3 videos on physical changes, babes. 3 or 4. How do we manifest personality traits? A great way to do that is to find people that you like certain traits of theirs. And if you can, be around them more. If they're an actor or a YouTuber or an author, just consume their content. And if you can replicate that from somebody else. If there's something that is just like, oh, I wish I could be more calm, decide that you're a more calm person, set the intention, and that's it. You're a more calm person. Just so you guys know, this is my brother's meditation mat. It's a towel. It's a SpongeBob towel. Yes, SpongeBob. I saw Leor Alexandrian. He's so sweet. Never thought I'd have fan pages. That's really funny. I'm so happy. I'm losing track. Why do I keep attracting toxic people into my life? There's a lesson that you're supposed to learn from them, and something that you're trying to attract, some sort of desire that you want, is forcing you to have to deal with this type of person. Once you get over it, once you learn the lesson that you're meant to learn, you're going to end up on the other side and you're going to receive whatever it is that you're trying to get. You know, my boyfriend is not calling me back and I'm kind of lonely, so you're keeping me company right now. He's going to call you back soon, my love. And you are the best company for yourself, and I'm here too. A couple weeks ago, I had a big fight with my ex, and even though it hurt, it felt like closure. And at the last new moon, I asked to be over him completely. And how do you feel now? Is there such a thing as visualizing too much? Yes, if you're obsessing. When does your powder come out? Hopefully, universe willing, by the end of the month. Thank you, Marcus. Yes, eye color change is possible. Leo, I used your healing advice and cured my baby brother's stomach aches, and it happened instantaneously. I was shook. I love you so much. I love you more. Your baby brother's stomach aches. Oh, that makes me so happy. I don't know my sun, moon, and rising signs off the top of my head. I've looked into them before. I've had readings and stuff before, but I don't know them. My biggest manifestations. The guy that I'm dating, going to USC, living in Amsterdam, working at E! News, working at TMZ, working for Bradley Cooper, meeting Drake, meeting Justin Bieber, hanging out with Justin Bieber. What else? My car, every vacation I've taken. And this channel, I asked 3 years ago, guys. I wrote myself a check for a certain amount. I don't remember the amount anymore. And I wrote for being myself. I literally have created a career off of being me. And that's the biggest one, right? I've met Drake 3 times and I've been to his house twice. Or 3 times. Processing emotions versus dwelling. You are going to know that intuitively. Do you feel like you're healing when you're thinking about these emotions? Do you feel like it's coming? I don't know why I just got congested. Do you feel like it's coming? It's helping you to grow, or do you feel held back from these emotions? How can I make my boyfriend more positive? Always, if you want people in your life to be more positive, show them how good life is by being the most positive you can be. It becomes infectious. Infectious, yeah. I saw something about healing relationship with parents or something like that. Unhealthy relationship. How many of those did you make? It's my last one and I'm so sad. Okay, Ron, bye. Let's get this guy out of here. Remove. What was I saying? Usually I would just be like, what's hurting you that you want to come in here and say things like that? But not in the mood. Unhealthy relationships with parents. This is something that, I mean, there's several ways to fix your relationship with anybody in your life, but what I find is really good with family members is to be very present in all communication with them. Be there. Feel the energy with them and decide that your energy is going to heal your relationship between each other. Just whenever you are near each other, know that your energy can heal the relation between you. I have no idea where you can find crystals in Jerusalem, but please show me when you find them. It'd be dope. I'm manifesting peace in the Middle East every day of my life. I'm begging for it. I do want green chutney. Can I manifest my boyfriend going vegan? I will let you know when I succeed myself. My favorite crystals are rose quartz for the heart and for love and healing, and green aventurine for success, financial abundance, and I don't remember what the black one is called, but the black one keeps you stable and wards off any like anxiety. I have dreams about what I'm manifesting. What does that mean? It depends. Often we get messages in our dreams, but I do think that when we think about something a lot, it just shows up in our dreams because it's our subconscious mind just playing things out. So it could not mean anything. It could mean that your manifestation is coming to you. Yes, you can manifest the show coming back. I kind of feel you on that. That happens to me with anime. Bye, Rahu. Yes, Evie, I was gonna say that. Cook him delicious things he'll fall for. I'm waiting to have the chance to cook for him, and then when that happens, how to stop repetitive negative thoughts. When they come up, don't beat yourself up for them. Just kind of observe them, see that they're there, and be like, it's okay. I'm letting this thought go, and then just imagine that it just kind of goes away naturally on its own. And just keep doing that. I did that and they went away. Bye, Nia. Let the universe guide you, or ask for a detailed life from the universe. It's up to you, actually. If you know exactly what you want, go ahead and ask for it. You're allowed to play around to see what you feel like, and you might be asking for the wrong thing, and that's fine. Then you ask again, you know? Did I get an appointment? Hi, Anthony. No, I didn't. I went to see 2 today. Wasn't in love with either of them. So-called drugs. I got some jalapeno in my eye. Soul contracts. It's a long topic to go into, and it's something that I'm going to do a video on. But basically, soul contracts are agreements you made before you arrive to this physical body. You may have made them several lifetimes ago, and they're things that you're working through in each lifetime. And if it doesn't happen, if it isn't fulfilled in past lifetimes, you just have to come back and fulfill it in the next one. So if anything hasn't been fulfilled in the past, you have to fulfill it in this life. Is there anything that you can't manifest? I don't think so. I think that we're just limited by our minds, you know? If you don't believe you can have superpowers, like the majority of us, you can't have superpowers. However, there are people in the world who breathe fire and levitate and do crazy things. They're super strong. I don't think memories about my past lives. I think this might be my first time as a human being on Earth, my first life, but not my first life in general. How can I manifest good grades during finals since it's so stressful? You just have to let go of that stress, Sabrina. Focus on your work. Do some meditation. Meditate often if possible. Do breath work. If you let go of that stress and that worry, you're gonna get good grades. You just have to believe. You have to believe that you're doing the right thing and that you're good, you know? I do have a video on blockage. Just look up Leora Alexandra resistances, or go on my channel. There's a search bar and just do blockage, blocks, resistance. Somebody asked about manifesting bigger desires. Understand that the law of attraction works to the extent that you believe that it works. My biggest belief is that I easily manifest big things. You can see that I said that in Sam's video. I easily manifest all the really, really big things I want as long as I detach and let go from them. If you have a belief that you can manifest small things but not bigger things, that's your resistance. I definitely recommend Kyoto, Tokyo, obviously in Japan. The bamboo forest in Kyoto is awesome. Just like the song. How to manifest meeting celebrities. With Drake, I said to myself at 20 years old, I was like, by the time I'm 21, I want to be friends. Like, on my 21st birthday, I want to be friends with Drake and his crew. And by then, by my 21st birthday, I'd gone to his house a few times. A bunch of his friends follow me on Instagram, and we talk sometimes. And honestly, may or may not have been an influence on him being vegan. If he still is, I'm not sure if he is. Fendi Love, I'm not sure what that question means. Shake around? I have something in my eye, so sorry if I'm like squinting. Routine for detachment, for detaching. I ask for something and then I keep myself super busy until I forget about it, basically. He might still be a vegan, yeah. And it started with his friend Obi, I'm telling you, and I convinced Obi to try veganism. I don't know why they actually started, though. Of course, you'll be loved here if you're not vegan. We don't judge here. I find often that there's like this stigma about vegans that we're like judgmental or like a militant or something like that. But honestly, I never speak about being vegan unless I need to tell a waiter or something or somebody who's offering me food. And often it's meat eaters asking me like, but where do you get your protein? But where do you do this? But how do you do this? I could never do that. So it's honestly, it's not true. That's what I'm trying to get to. Miss Slay, that's very interesting. I've been wondering if I would be able to cook meat. I don't think I could, though. Like, when I was with my last boyfriend, he would say, like, you know, you're gonna have to cook meat for me. And I'd be like, well then. Good night, Amy. I feel like I love you guys, but I feel like a lot of people are asking questions and then not listening to the answer and just keep asking it. Can you hear me? I refuse to cook for. Okay, yeah, warm meat. I understand that. Yes, I believe it. The time doesn't necessarily exist in the way that we think that it does in the linear way. Night, Queen of Hearts. If you manifested your soulmate and he is in a relationship, the only thing that you should not do is to get him out of that relationship. If you are meant to be together, you will be together, and he will leave whoever he's with for you. But if you try to manifest him leaving that person and coming to you, he will resent you and the feelings won't be there. My insecurities. With my ex-boyfriend, who was not very good to me, I would have a lot of insecurities with other girls because he had cheated on me in the past, and that was really bad for me. And then I realized that energy is everything, and if I continue to feel insecure around these beautiful girls that we would hang out with, then he would just continue to look at me as not as good looking, even though I should have just like left him right away, obviously. But we all have a lesson to learn, right? I do believe in God. Are you constantly learning about LOA every single day? I thought you already manifested your perfect apartment. I did, but it didn't work out with the roommate that I was going to be with. The apartment was perfect. The roommate didn't work out so well. How did you manifest your boyfriend? I've talked about this before, but I've scripted. And actually, if you're going to become a part of the love program, I'm going to show the exact script I wrote. I have the script still in my book. I'm going to show you guys word for word what I wrote and how you can do it too. Your backyard is so quiet and relaxing. My brother spends a lot of time trying to make it this way. He put like a little waterfall thing over here. But thank you for saying that. If he cheats, he isn't worth anything. I agree. The love program is something that I'm working on right now. It's a course that's going to teach you how to manifest the person of your dreams. It works for a specific person as well, but I am gearing the content more to just your soulmate kind of thing, you know? Or just manifesting a relationship. It's coming out when I finish it. I'm going to work all day on it tomorrow. We're like a third done. Yeah, it's online program. It'll be online. It's gonna have like 8 to 12 videos. I'll see how many I need. It's going to have worksheets. It's going to have quizzes. It's going to have a secret, a private Facebook group so that all the students can talk to each other. It's going to have guided meditation and a few MP3s with like affirmations and things like that. So basically, I'm trying to give as much value to you guys as possible. I don't know about the cost yet. I have to see how it works with the website. Yes, it will be beneficial to people already in a relationship. It's not geared to people already in a relationship, but the information that you receive there is going to teach you how to be happier in your relationship, how to not have as many fights, and how to make sure that the energy is clean. And yeah, I still don't know how much it's going to be, my loves. It's not going to break the bank. I'm not trying to I want everybody to have access to it, you know? Of course I will, but if you want, there's an email list for it already. So the people who are on the email list will get the first email right when it's out. If you want to be on the email list, I'll put a link in this description, but all you do is go to livinglovely.com, which is living, Living, love, Lovelee, lovely.com. You'll see LOA and love program. Press it, put your email in. I'll update you when that is ready. I want more jalapeno poppers. I'm sad they're done. Aaron inspired me to do the program. He basically sat me down and he's like, nobody else is doing this. In our generation right now, there are people that are like, that have done this years and years ago and they're super outdated, but nobody who, with a platform that people trust, is doing this. You have so much value that you can give. You can literally change somebody, you can change their lives. You can help people like find their soulmate, and it's only you that can do this. Like Aaron could do it by himself. Aaron could make his own love program, right? But he came to me and he's like, you need to do this. You are the one that's supposed to do this. And he inspired me to do it, and I'm working on it, and he's always checking in on me like, how's that going, by the way? Oh my god, I just realized I have to answer an email. You guys, remind me when I say bye that I have to answer an email. Bye, Davy Mocha. Hey, Defender. Bye, Deanna. Bet. Salut, les amis. Your love in person, that's the sweetest thing. Also, he showed me that when you search my name on YouTube, what comes up first is Leora Alexandra Love. I didn't even know that that people wanted that, you know? And then for a while I was like arguing with myself, and I found out it's called imposter syndrome. And I'd just be like, who am I to like tell people what to do? But then I was like, wait, but everybody listens to me on YouTube already, and I've gotten so many success stories. Everyone's always coming to me telling me this worked and this worked and this worked. Why am I questioning myself? And that's what I was dealing with. That's why it's taken so long, because I was just like, do I have what it takes to give the value that I desire to give? The answer is yes. And our doubts are just there from our ego, and we have to just shut them up. Good night. Hi, guys. At 14, when I first started using Law of Attraction, I manifested the healing of my face when I had Bell's palsy. I manifested little things like a boyfriend that was he was 2 years older, like really good looking, like model, actor, singer. Not my type anymore at all, but he was a beautiful human being. I manifested winning Homecoming Princess. Like, it's like 8 o'clock, I don't know. The website, my website? Who is Troye Sivan? That's the second time I've seen that name in 2 days. There's a reason why I'm seeing it. Maya. Oh, you know, when I heard his name before, I was watching BTS BTS interviews when they're trying to speak English, and it's so cute, and they were saying that they love Troye Sivan. I've never heard of him. I still have a jalapeno in one eye. Yes, Aaron Daddy. I am a K-popper. Well, no, I'm not, to be honest. I only listen to BTS. I haven't gone into anybody else. Bye, Evie. I think somebody made a Leora app. My friend, my good this one subscriber that's been around since like 500 subscribers, but my manager was not down. Have you put your makeup on? What are you trying to say? I have mascara on. Oh. JK rolling. Thank you, Jada. Thank you, Jenna. I don't speak Korean. Maybe one day I'll learn. I started learning Japanese a little bit. Why is everything getting worse? So somebody said I've been trying to manifest, but everything is getting worse. I think that there needs to be a little bit more improvement on your thought process, my love. How to stop my boyfriend from screaming at me. Sorry, I'm trying to relax my anger because thinking about somebody screaming at any of you makes me really upset. And I don't kind of want to give my girl on girl advice, which would be like, he's screaming at you, you walk away silently. But I know that it's not the case for a lot of people, and we all have to learn our lessons at the right time. I stayed with somebody that cheated on me a few times. Of course, she deserves something more than screaming, of course, and she'll have it. But we can't tell her what to do also. Hi, Richard. Technique. Can baby bears be baby elephants? Yes, they can. There is no difference between those two spellings of Kabbalah as far as I know. Jalapeno in my eye. I have heard of dimension jumping. I don't know much about it though. Yes, it's possible to create your own placebos. Very. I talk about that in my in all my appearance videos. Do you have any tips on growing your YouTube channel? I just have a mantra that I always say to myself. And that mantra is, wow, that is such a weird question because I was just thinking about that. I have to remember that. My mantra is the right people who need to see my content, who want to see my content, and who will like my content are easily attracted to my videos and easily find my videos. Somebody said if they could pay yearly for Patreon instead of monthly, and I just find that so weird. It's not a coincidence, of course, because I don't believe in coincidences, but this morning I was thinking to myself, I wonder why Patreon doesn't have a yearly option instead of monthly. I'd never thought about that before, but no, they don't have one. I'm sorry. I don't have a favorite color. I love all colors, but I like greens and blues. Je parle français un peu. No such thing as coincidences. Well, manifest yearly option. I'm actually thinking about ending the Patreon. I don't want to because I'm not sure if the people over there will be upset with that. I want to keep that community over there, but I feel like I'm getting closer. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting closer to Sabrina. I swear that's what I was worried about. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the Patreon. I can't. I'm gonna keep it. I just want to make sure that you're feeling like you're getting value from it, you know? I can speak fluently 2 languages. I understand a little bit of French and Italian, and when I'm watching anime, I can kind of understand. Good night, Aaron. I can kind of understand Japanese, but that's just because it's like when you get into this space and you understand the language of the universe. So I watch with subtitles, but then I'll look away to like eat or answer my phone or something, and I'll still understand what's happening. You know what I mean? They are really beautiful, right? My house is like covered in trees. It's really nice. How do you know yourself more? Spend more time with yourself. A lot of people have a very hard time being alone. The best way to get to know yourself more is to just do. I got to know myself the most in my life when I ended my relationship back in 2015. That past relationship, I ended that relationship. I started to eat. I started to be a vegan. I started to do yoga. I went back to reading. I applied to go live in Amsterdam, study abroad in Amsterdam, and then all that entire year, the year of 2015, was so much growth because I spent a lot of time by myself, a lot of time with friends. I spent some time with friends, with girlfriends after not being, while I was single, but then when I was in Amsterdam, I was alone a lot, because I was a year or two older than the people that were in my in the study abroad program, and I was just at a different place than they were. You know, they were enjoying their freedom so much, drinking, smoking, going out every single night, and I just wasn't there anymore. That I was like really about health, and I was working out, and I was taking boxing there and yoga, and I was just like reading and getting to know myself. I kept the Jewish holidays all by myself. I fasted for a full day, no electricity, no phone, nothing, and it was just such a time to be like, wow, this is who Lior is. This is who I am. Like, it's nice to meet you. Oh my god, favorite vegan things from Trader Joe's. Everything is so good there. I have a lot of my favorite things in my YouTube videos. I like their vegan pesto a lot. Dabro. Yes, you can manifest a yes from someone. I don't do boxing anymore, but I do like it. I want to move back to Amsterdam so badly. I was thinking about it today. I was talking about this also last night with my Patreon patrons. My patrons. I think I'm getting eaten up over here, BT dubs. It's so crazy to have the opportunity and the ability to live everywhere in the world, but to know that I have to pay like 10 times more than I would pay anything, because I need to stay in Los Angeles. And I'm not mad about that. I'm so grateful that I have a reason why I need to stay in Los Angeles. It's just like, it is what it is, you know? And I would rather stay here for my entire life as long as I had those reasons to stay here. The process of making my powders, I love. My Ima, please stop texting me. I love you. My mom is watching my live stream in the other room and texting me like comments. She's like, put the first filter on. I love her so much. What was I saying? Favorite animal? Elephants, dogs, dolphins. Oh, powders. Okay. I was wondering, I actually kept some videos of the process. I would check in with my camera without telling anybody every so often, because I was wondering maybe there's somebody out there who wants to see the process of somebody creating a business A to Z all by themselves, not knowing a thing about a thing about doing it, about building your own business, about anything like that. It's okay if somebody thinks I'm ugly. Not everybody needs to think I'm not ugly. You have been biting me. You're the one. Oh my goodness. Honey, get out of here. Okay. All right, honey. This is your area, so I'll move. Hate having spiders crawling on me. Can I come inside? Let's go inside. Thank you, Christina. That's so sweet. Protect Leo. She must be protected at all costs. Look how dark my... No, guys, we don't kill spiders. We don't kill... I truly believe that it's not my place to kill anything or to have anybody else's life in my hands. Okay, we're inside. Oh, I got bit up though. All over. You help me manifest an apartment. Tell me about your apartment, Ryan. A lot of people who act out on things like this just need a little bit of love and attention. Honey? I don't think we have honey here. Oh my God, Sabrina, you don't want to see my room right now. It's funny. Manifesting friends who believe in law of attraction. Just be a vibrational match and be true to yourself, and your energy will attract those types of people to you. It has no, like, the universe has to give you those types of people when you become that person. And if you want to try scripting about your friendships, like how you feel when you guys are together and things like that. I don't speak Spanish. I wish I did. I wish I could learn. I will one day. It is possible to manifest a specific friend, just like it's possible to manifest a specific person. What happened to one of your Let's Chat videos? I think I deleted one of them because people were just saying something like, there is some scientific proof that law of attraction is real, like mirror neurons and stuff like that. Yeah, Ty does that on purpose. He wants attention. Yeah, it's my brother. What's still alive? I can't sing. I wish I could. Hey, baby boy. Do you want to come say hi? You come say hi? Come here. Come say hi. My little baby. I love you. I love you. Say hi to everybody. Pay attention. Akashic Records. His name is Buddha. B-O-O-D-A. Yeah. You love her. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. You want to go down? Or you want to come up here? You want to come up here? You interested? This is the cutest thing ever. He looks like a little lamb, I know, or an alpaca. You look like a little alpaca. He has been sick for a little bit. We found out that it's his thyroid, so he's just a little lazy these days. What, baby, you want to go down or up? Go up here? Up here? Where are we going? Okay, don't flash everything. Okay, let's put you down. Honey bear. Honey bear. Oh, I love you so much. Goodbye. Bye, have a good day. Have a good day. Symbol on my amulet. This is one of the 72 names of God according to the Kabbalah. All the information is on the website on livinglovely.com, and it tells you about the story, how the symbols presented themselves to the creator and how he used them to make different things happen. So this one is for balancing emotions, protecting from negative energy, and enhancing positive energy. I don't ever take it off. Somebody asked me the other day, they're like, well, does it work for you? I'm like, life's great. About deadline, you should check out Sam's video. I talk about that. She just posted it. Sam Oscrawl. Clarissa, a really good thing for manifesting clear skin is repeating to yourself that you have beautiful clear skin, finding a placebo, and probably doing like some sort of vision board, maybe on Pinterest. Just look up clear skin and just look at all the pictures. And when you look at the pictures, make sure that you feel gratitude and happiness for those people and not jealousy. My collab with Sam is coming out. Hopefully when I'm done with this live stream, the video will be exported. I make and sell the amulets. You can buy them on livinglovely.com/shop. I just sent out 13 today. I went apartment shopping today. Sam Oscaral. Ozkural. Apartment shopping. I loved the first apartment, but it's so expensive and bad area. So I know that I'm still not aligned to where I'm supposed to be, because when I do align, I will find exactly the place I'm looking for at exactly the right price. So I'm just being chill about it. You know, when it comes, it will come. Opportunity will strike. So this is how I believe life works. So the second place that I went today, I met is it a broker or what is it that the person that shows you the apartment, whatever that is, the person that shows you the apartment, I met her for the second place. Her name was April, and she was super sweet, and I had realtor, maybe, I don't know. Realtor, okay. We had good vibes, like really good vibes, and she kind of just got what I was saying. And I got her card, and she's like, email me, I have a lot of other listings that you might like better. So landlord, maybe, I don't know what it is. So I feel like I met her and I went to that place for a reason, and she's probably going to end up being the realtor, landlord, whatever you call it, that helps me find my perfect place. Where was I? Does God or a higher being exist? If so, how come I feel ignored? My vision board didn't work on Pinterest. All signs to me point to a higher intelligence. I'll say that. My phone's on 20%, so I might have to get off soon. You're not ignored. You're so loved. You are so loved and so supported and so protected, but you are resisting it. And you have to look deep into yourself and see why you're resisting it. What these blockages, where are they coming from? Because you can do and have anything that you want. And they want you to know that. Everybody that's protecting you wants you to know that. Everybody that loves you wants you to know that. But something's holding you back. So I would look into that. I have a video on why the law of attraction isn't working. Watch that. There's some things in there that might help you. I'm scared of disappointing the universe. You're not disappointing anybody. Don't be scared. Try things out. If they don't work, try new things. In perfect timing. Yeah, I'm looking for a place in LA because I desire to stay near my family. I'm very close to my grandparents. I don't want to leave them. I work out like 3 or 4 times a week, but I just do yoga or like some sort of yoga class, cardio class. I find that walking keeps me the healthiest. How do you cut off energy ties? Actually, I'm going to do a video about this with my friend Jenna because she knows all that stuff about how to physically cut off energy ties. There's supposed to be something, I think she said, and this is going to sound really weird, but I'm pretty sure that she said this, that if you take a glass cup, and rub it against your wrist like this, obviously not a cut glass, just like a regular full gut, and go like this, that it's supposed to cut energy ties. Don't quote me on that though, because she did it to on my live video months and months ago, so I'm not sure if that's what it was. Look into that though. Can you please explain how to feel it more? I struggle with that the most. Jennifer, can you explain what you mean by feel it more? Trying to manifest them coming back to me, but I find it really hard given the desperation. Which technique can you recommend to us? I know how hard that must be. It's the absolute worst feeling. But if you know with all your heart and all your mind that you will find your dog, or that your dog will return, they will. I know how hard it is when you're feeling so sad and desperate, but all you have to do is focus on being calm and in the moment and sending that your dog like vibes that it's coming back. You know that it's coming back. You know that you're going to find it. And Kira. Yes, this live stream will be saved. Of course it's not bad to have a sad moment. If it was bad to have a sad moment, if we weren't meant to feel sad, we wouldn't feel sad. Like, we wouldn't have the option to feel sad. Christina said, I lost my dog in a hurricane and she was gone for 2 weeks. Then one day I get a knock on my door and a guy had her and somehow tracked us down by going door to door for blocks. Oh my God, what a beautiful story. How can you feel your desire before you have it? So what I do is I think about what having that desire will make me feel. What emotions will it make you feel? This is a little bit different than act as if. It's the same, but there's a little bit of difference between like getting dressed for work as if you're going to have the job that you want, you know? Think about what receiving what you're trying to manifest will make you feel, and then write down those emotions, and then do everything in your life you can, all the small things you can that make you feel the same, those emotions. So if something makes you feel relief, do things that make you feel relieved. Do you know what I mean? If I'm working through my limiting beliefs, I will write them down, I will rewrite them, and then I'll rip them up and rewrite them again and make them into my affirmations. Manifesting money. If you are having a hard time manifesting money, start your abundance log. The second I started my abundance log, I found financial wealth. And the second that financial wealth starts, it never ends. The well never closes. It doesn't. You just have to get into that mindset. Thank you, Ritu. I'm kind of tired. My loves, I'm going to go get that video up for you right now, okay? I love you. Email. I remember email. So you'll see. Thank you, Mackenzie. So you guys, thank you, Rebecca. You guys are the best. Wow. I'm going to do this all the time when I need to remember something. Yeah, so the video is going to be up in like hopefully 20 minutes. You guys, I'm afraid that YouTube might be shadow banning me. I did a poll. A lot of you voted in it that a lot of you are not getting notified when I have new videos up. If you want to help with that, all I need is a thumbs up on the video. What? they do it, sometimes it's an algorithm thing, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of you are still getting it, but there was 1,300 people voted, and 76% that they did not, 76% said that they did not get notified. So it helps so much when you put a thumbs up, because it shows YouTube like, we want to see this. Show, like, give me this notification, I'm interested. All right, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye, my angels. Have a really good rest of your week.